Chapter 5. Rewiring your mindset. Most people believe life changes because of external circumstances. But the truth is this: life changes when the operating system of your thinking changes. In previous chapters, we explored the beliefs that build wealth, uncovered the ones that block success, and learned how to identify them. Now comes the most important step: rewiring. This isn't just about replacing old thoughts with new ones. It's a systematic rewrite of your internal code. Just like a programmer rewrites the logic of an app, we're about to change the logic behind your thoughts. Rewiring begins with a choice, not with inspiration. The most powerful truth I've discovered in my life is this: you are not obligated to stay the person you were yesterday. Your mindset is not concrete, it's code, and code can be rewritten. So why do most people stay the same? Not because they can't change, but because they never truly decide to. Rewiring doesn't begin when the time feels right. It begins the moment you declare, "I choose to think differently." I remember when I first told myself, I'm no longer living as a victim. From this moment on, I take full responsibility for my results. That wasn't just a sentence, it was a reboot. The 5 steps to rewire your mindset. 1. Scan. Identify what's holding you back. Imagine you're running a system scan on your computer. Before you can rewire anything, you have to know what's glitching. Write down your recurring thoughts about money, success, and yourself. Look for thoughts that start with "I can't." Include words like always or never. Blame external circumstances. These are the parts of your code that are outdated. 2. Delete the viruses. This belief isn't mine. The next step is detaching from the beliefs that aren't truly yours. For example, no one in our family ever had money. That's not your belief, it's inherited. Ask yourself, who said this first? Do I believe it because I've experienced it, or just because I've repeated it? Do I want to carry this belief into the next version of myself? Delete without regret. This is like removing malware from your system. 3. Install new beliefs. Think the way you want to live. Now it's time to replace the old with the new. Use this principle. Think like the person you want to become. How does someone with financial freedom think? How does someone who trusts themselves think? How does someone chasing a big dream think? Write new empowering beliefs. Examples. I can learn faster than I used to believe. Money is a tool for impact, not a burden. I don't need to be perfect to be successful. 4. Daily updates. Repetition is the secret to stability. Changing your mindset once is like brushing your teeth once, not enough. Your brain builds new neural pathways through repetition. I reread my core beliefs every day for 3 minutes, and more importantly, I live in a way that reinforces them through action, because action is the ultimate form of belief. 5. Environment, the operating system for your growth. A planted seed won't grow in toxic soil, and your new mindset won't thrive in a toxic environment. The people you surround yourself with are your mirror. Seek those who think big. Speak the language of solutions, not problems. You are not obligated to stay in circles that drag you backward. Choose people who help your new mindset grow. Final thoughts. Rewiring your mindset is not an event. It's a process, but it's the greatest investment you can make in yourself. When you change the way you think, everything that happens to you starts to change. The world doesn't resist your growth. It resists the outdated version of who you used to be. From now on, your mind is your ally. You have full access to your internal operating system. The keyboard is in your hands. Techniques for reprogramming deep core beliefs. Once you've rewritten your mindset and defined new empowering beliefs, the next question arises: how do you root them so deeply that they become a part of who you are? Because let's be honest, you can repeat affirmations 100 times. But if there's still a quiet whisper inside saying, "This isn't really me," nothing will truly change. Real transformation begins when beliefs don't just echo in your mind, they live in your nervous system. This chapter is about deep internal work. These are the techniques used by elite coaches, psychotherapists, millionaire entrepreneurs, and high-impact leaders to shift the deepest blocks from within. I've tested each of these methods personally. Now I'm sharing them with you. Technique 1. Pattern interrupt. Breaking mental autopilot. Your limiting beliefs are not just random thoughts. They're neural pathways your brain repeats automatically, like a well-rehearsed melody. To change them, you need to break the loop. How to do it? 1. Catch a recurring limiting thought. Example: I'm not good at earning big money. 2. Interrupt it. Say out loud, "Stop," or do something sudden and physical. Stand up, clap your hands, shift your posture. 3. Replace it immediately with a phrase of opposite energy. I am capable of creating a highly profitable income system that exceeds all expectations. Repeat this at least 3 times, with full emotion. The goal is to reprogram your subconscious using emotional intensity and conscious disruption. Technique 2. Rewrite the narrative. Our beliefs are often born from trauma, failure, or shame. But here's the truth. Your memory is not an archive. It's an editable movie. And you are the director. How to apply? 1. Identify a limiting belief. Example: people always underestimate me. 2. Recall the original moment that gave birth to this belief. 3. Now rewind that memory and reimagine it with yourself as the hero. Visualize yourself making a bold move, saying the right words, standing your your ground. Even if it didn't happen that way, your subconscious will accept the new version, replay it in your mind like a film. This is neuroplasticity in action, your brain updating its code, a new interpretation, a new belief. Technique 3, anchor it in the body. Kinesthetic anchoring. Your body remembers everything. If you want a new belief to truly become part of you, you need to turn it into a physical experience. Here's how. 1. Choose your new belief. Example, I am confident in my value. 2. Stand tall. Open your chest. Take a deep breath. Assume a power posture. 3. Say the belief out loud, strongly, with emotion and presence. 4. Create an anchor. Clench your fist, touch your heart, or perform a gesture that matches the energy of this belief. 5. Repeat this process for several days. Soon your brain will associate belief plus posture, state, deeply embedded identity. Technique 4. Sleep time audio programming. Right before sleep, your brain shifts into an alpha wave state, a gateway to the subconscious. This is when the mind is most receptive to new input. What to do? 1. Record your new beliefs using your voice. Speak clearly, confidently, with pauses between each line. Examples, I am worthy of great achievements. My thinking is flexible and powerful. I generate income with ease and flow. 2. Listen to this audio every night as you fall asleep. Don't try to analyze. Just let yourself drift off with the words. In 21 days, your subconscious will begin to accept them as truth. Technique 5. Brain shifting questions. The brain loves to solve problems. If you ask it powerful questions, it will start looking for answers. This stimulates new neural pathways and activates the mindset of a successful person. Daily self-coaching questions. What can I do today to move one step closer to financial freedom? How can I earn more by helping others? Who am I when I stop doubting myself? How would a millionaire think in this exact situation? Write your answers down. This is rewiring through self-dialogue. Conclusion. Changing deep core beliefs is like reprogramming your internal operating system. It requires consistency, attention, and courage to look within, but the reward is priceless. A new level of awareness where success becomes your natural state. You already have the tools. Now there's only one thing left. Apply them. Because beliefs don't change through reading. They change through practice. Daily practices for installing a new mental operating system. The millionaire mindset isn't born from a single breakthrough. It's the result of thousands of small repeated actions every single day. In the previous chapter, we dove deep into powerful techniques for rewiring beliefs. But here's a truth that saved me from self-flattering illusions more than once. Without daily practice, no transformation will last. This isn't about motivational highs or success affirmations stuck to the fridge. This is about real, structured, repeatable actions that embed your new mental model into your behavior, choices, emotions, and reactions. And that's how the operating system of success works. It doesn't upgrade you through drama. It does it through discipline. Warning, morning activation. You 2.0. Every morning is a reset button. Just like your phone restarts, your mindset should too. Here's my personal practice. 1. I wake up without touching my phone. The first hour is screen-free. 2. I drink water, move my body, and walk outside. 3. And this is the key. I sit down for 7 minutes and answer one question in my journal. How does my version 2.0 think today? I don't write what I'll do. I write how I'll think. How will I respond to challenges? How will I look at money, risk, and decisions? This creates an internal script, and I live by it. 2. The belief journal. Your mind remembers what you repeat, and beliefs aren't just thoughts. They're what you write, speak, and track every day. I created a belief journal, and I suggest you do the same. Each day, write down one limiting belief you caught in yourself, even if it was subtle. Rewrite it into a belief of empowerment. Example, I'm bad at saving money. I'm developing habits that grow my capital. Speak it out loud, 3 times, with emotion, 5 minutes a day. In 30 days, you won't recognize yourself. 3. Me versus me visualization. Every night before bed, I do one simple but powerful exercise. I sit, close my eyes, and imagine 2 versions of myself. The current me, with flaws, doubts, and reactions. The millionaire mindset me, the upgraded version who lives differently. Then I ask, how would he have made this decision? How would he speak to people? What would he release and what would he double down on? This exercise is a mirror for mental evolution, and it builds the neural network of your future self. 4. The 1 mental action rule. One of my favorite ways to rewire thinking. Every day, take one action that disrupts the old model. It doesn't matter what it is. Message someone who intimidates you. Take a risk you used to avoid. Go for a walk without your phone. See the world without filters. Say no where you used to say yes. It's a mental gym session. 1 conscious rep every day, and each time your new model grows stronger. 5. The voice manifesto. One of the most effective yet overlooked techniques. Record your personal belief manifesto. Here's an example. I am a person of action. I create wealth. I don't wait for it. I update myself daily. I think with clarity and freedom. I lead. I am not led. Listen to it in the morning. Listen while driving. Listen before sleep. Soon your neurons start believing in a new version of you. Conclusion. The millionaire mindset isn't luck or accident. It's a system installed through daily practice. Small but consistent. Invisible but unstoppable. That's the foundation everything else stands on. It's like investing in yourself. Daily deposits build capital, called U 2.0.